Aloha, welcome back. This is video number 12. I'm going to continue with the breathing because I am a full believer of taking control of your breath and mindfully controlling your breath. So the first video was on deep breathing, mindful breathing, trying to get connection with your breathing. Video number 11 was about box breathing, to calm your body down, to change your thoughts and then your emotion, which allow you to have the motivation to have better action. Today's video, number 12, it's going to be on the Wim Hof breathing. And this breathing I found to be very helpful to get into the meditative state. I've always heard about the benefit of meditation, but for me, it's very challenging just to sit and be quiet and just to breathe and get into the meditative state. I've never reached it. I found that I can do it if I go out for a long walk, but still not how I imagine it to be. And for the Wim Hof breathing that I'll be showing you today, I found it was the only one that can get me into that state that they describe, that you hear about all the time, about the benefit of meditation, that clear, that calm, that stillness. And it's the best part about this Wim Hof method is that it's really quick. So I don't have to spend 20 minutes. I can get into it within a minute or two. So that's the exciting part of it. But it takes time to build it up, and if you haven't mastered if you haven't mastered the first video and the 11th video, please go back to that, get that down first, then do this, okay? So the Wim Hof method, if you want to Google Wim Hof, W-I-M-H-O-F, you are going to learn about this guy. He's incredible, and he's doing a great service for people with PTSD, to bipolar, to depression, to changing the whole immune system and our thoughts. So if you want to learn more about that, you Google him, YouTube him, but I'm just going to give you the short version. That is my, I'm here for, to give you the shortcut and save you time so you can learn and get what you need. Going back, Wim Hof method. Ideally, it's about 30 breaths, but that's a lot if I ask you to do it right now. So let's just take baby steps. You're gonna just learn how to breathe this way first. Deep, deep breath. So let's just do 3 to 5, okay? Let's start off with 3. So it'll be like this. Okay? It takes a lot of energy to take that deep breath in and let it out. Deep breath in and let out. So it's almost like you're constantly pumping and pumping and pumping air into your body. Pumping it, the fresh air, and letting out the releasing the old junky air. So it requires good posture. Going back to video number 3, okay? So you're gonna sit up tall, put your feet on the floor or cross-legged, and lift that spine, and you're gonna go, take it in, let it out. Okay, so we did 3, and then we did 5, just baby steps. And for some of you, you might feel a sense of dizziness or lightheaded. Always do this when you start off at home, sitting down or lying down. Never do it while you're driving or when you're in a bathtub or anything like that, or when if you're even standing, you might end up getting dizzy and faint. So always be smart about this and start off with a safe place. Okay, so let's now try for 10. Okay, so it's so baby steps. Ideally, you work up to 30 breath, and then you hold that after you release the last breath. You hold that breath as long as you can. But that's a lot to do today, so we wouldn't go 30 breaths today. We're going to do about 10, just to see how you feel, okay? So we're going to take 10 breaths, and at the last breath, you're going to let it all out. And you're going to hold it. You're not going to take another breath in. You're just going to hold it as long as you can and see how you feel. If it doesn't feel good, just let it go. Don't force it. But for some of you, you might get into that meditative state where you feel like this stillness, this quietness, this calm, clear thinking and being present, and you're gonna wonder like, wow, I don't need to breathe. Well, I still don't need to breathe. So it's really cool. As you work up to 30 breath, you can hold your breath more than a minute. I found I've worked it up to 2 minutes. So, but it's a process, and certain days it's harder. And if you're consistent, then you see more progress. So let's try 10 breath. At the last breath, 9, then 10, and hold it. Okay, but if you can't hold it anymore, just slowly take a breath in and then let it out. Okay, so let's try it. So how was it for you? Was that really stressful? Then don't do that yet. Start off with just learning how to breathe and just do 3 and pause and keep doing 3 to 5 until it gets more deeper and more natural, and then we'll try the 10 and try pause. Okay, never ever try to rush it. Always be mindful and treat the body well, because it just want to feel safe, and it doesn't want to be yelled at and forced to do, because it becomes a threat. Just like treating your child or your partner, you gotta be patient and respectful and move at their pace. Same concept. So again, the goal is to work up to 30 breath and 3 sets is ideally, but take your time. I hope this is helpful, and if you find this helpful, please share with your families and friends. Any question, Lisi at journeytofitness.com. Aloha.